have that sinking feeling that something's off in your relationship?
Are you ready to face the truth?
The relationships are real.
The feels are at a 10.
The outcome?
Unknown.
You are about to enter the love trap.
Alrighty, so Renee's been dating Joseph for about 5 months, but she's never been to his condo. And she has reason to believe he doesn't live alone. So I guess if that's true, that's why you have not been to his place.
Yeah, what are you doing with this guy?
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, me and Joseph have been seeing each other for 5 months, and it's been pretty casual. I feel like relationships start out casual. You know, we kind of see each other when it's convenient, but I really like Joseph.
How'd you meet?
So we met at a bar in my neighborhood. We were, hanging out with different groups of friends, and we just started talking.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, we've been seeing each other for 5 months. I wouldn't mind taking the relationship to the next level, but I've just been noticing some weird things on his end. Like when we hang out, we only ever hang out in the city. Like we've never been to Oakland to hang out, and I don't even know where he lives.
But, okay, why do you care about going to Oakland?
I live in the city, and he lives in Oakland.
Okay. So he's been to your place, but you've never been to his.
Yes, and he doesn't spend the night. Like, he stayed late, but then he always leaves to go back to his place. So I've been talking about this with one of my girlfriends at work, and we did decide to do a little sleuthing on him because obviously, and so one time, like pretty recently when he was over, I took a look at I went into his wallet and I found his ID. So I have his address.
I love a detective. I absolutely love it. Okay. So did you do a drive-by? Did you go over there, knock on the door? What'd you do?
So I didn't drive by, but I did search. I Googled his address and I found out through a service, I literally paid to see what was going on. And I saw that he's not the only person living there. There's another occupant named Hayden. So I think he's living with another girl.
Renee, you did a whole background check on this man?
And she paid. She used a service.
That's what I'm saying. If you paid for it at this point, that was
and
a
I don't think you
background
have
check.
to do that anymore. You probably wasted money. But anyway, you did it. Hold on. Has he ever mentioned a roommate in the past? Just could be. I've lived with a woman before and we were friends.
He tried telling me that this was someone that used to live there, and she doesn't live there anymore, apparently.
Oh, wait. So you asked him about Hayden.
Yeah, I confronted him about it. I asked him about this Hayden, and he told me that, Hayden was just someone that he used to live with, like an old roommate, but they don't live there anymore.
How did you bring that up? You just said...
Hey, I went in your wallet the other night when you were in the kitchen, and
Yeah, how do you explain that without scaring somebody off?
I mean, I did it after a few drinks. I just, got some liquid courage and confronted him about it. And I did it casually, but I had to know.
I casually did a search on you. I mean, I got no problem with doing searches on people when you first start dating them. You need as much information as you can get as you head into that relationship. So I'm saying good on you. I'm just surprised he wasn't like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I know. Well, I think because, I don't know, he seemed to be so nonchalant about it. Oh, that was just an old roommate. I don't even think he even realized how I got that information.
Yeah,
so,
he was just unbothered about it. Moving on.
Yeah.
Do you believe him at all?
Well, I don't know because I want to believe him because I really like him. But then I said, okay, the next day I said, I want to come hang out at your place. And we tried the last 2 weekends to make the plans. But, of course, he's always, busy and can't, whenever we make plans to hang out at his place, it's he can't accommodate. He's too busy. So it's I believe him, but I also don't have proof.
Yeah, well, obviously, if he is still putting you off and not letting you come to his apartment, there's a huge question that we don't have the answer to.
Right.
So, no, you haven't popped over. I figured you sound like the type that would have just popped over at this point.
Yeah, you have the address, girl.
Hey, Hayden, nice to meet you. I'm Renee.
Well,
the drama.
This might keep you out of jail doing it this way. So let's try our way first.
All right. We'll play a song when it's over, Renee. We'll call them. We'll set the love trap, and we'll try to figure out what's going on. We'll make the call next. Hang on. Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. So Renee and Joseph have been dating for about 5 months, but Renee has never been to his place the entire time they've been dating. Now she has reason to believe that he doesn't live alone. Does he have a girlfriend? That's what she needs to know. We're going to help her get that answer right now in the Love Trap.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. May I please speak with Joseph?
This is he.
Hey, Joseph. What's going on? My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Bud Shack, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop in Oakland. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right. I'm just wondering why a flower shop would be calling me.
I'll let you know right now. I'm actually calling with a fantastic offer. So what we're doing right now is running a grand opening promotion where we're offering local residents free flowers every single day. It's just our way of saying hello, introducing ourselves to the neighborhood. We're doing it for the next couple of months. Joseph, you are one of today's winners, so congratulations. Not only did you win a beautiful bouquet of flowers, you won free same-day delivery. So first question is that something you're interested in? Would you like the free flowers?
I'm not really sure what I would do with some flowers. I don't,
Put them on display, or you could give them to someone else, or we could send them to someone else on your behalf. Because we always do same-day delivery, so we are going to deliver these flowers one way or the other. But if you wanted to send them to someone else, I could do that and just put your name, on a card, so you'll still get the credit.
Okay, word. And I don't have to pay anything for that?
No, everything is free. We just want you to see the products. Next time you do need to purchase flowers or plants, we are hoping to get your business.
All right, that's pretty cool, man. I guess I'll send them over to my girl.
We can do that. All right, let me just clear your name. And then what's your girlfriend's name?
My girlfriend's name is Hayden.
Hayden. Okay. And Hayden lives at your address, right?
Yeah, it's my house. You can just deliver them to my address.
Okay. What I will do, though, is still attach a card with the flowers in case you're not home when they arrive. She'll know who they're coming from. Did you want to write something in the card?
Yeah, we can just put, I love you, baby.
All right. And these flowers are going to Renee, correct?
Huh?
Joseph, my name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I am not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station. 99.7 now. Your voice is being broadcasted on the air. You should know that. You're on what is called the Love Trap, where we catch Bay Area cheaters. And Renee reached out to us because she thinks you're up to some shady-ish.
I can't believe you. I knew you were lying about something. What was I supposed to, what was I? I was just your city side piece? You lied to me.
I don't... Yo, Chad, I don't know who this person is. Like, what's going on here? Why y'all playing on my phone? Like, is this a prank?
You don't know who this person is. Don't act like you don't know who this is.
Are you talking about Renee or me?
Oh, is this Renee?
Yes, it's Renee, the girl you've been cheating on.
I just never thought that. I mean, you've kind of always known what this was. I see you after 10. We don't talk to each other anymore after 2 a.m., and it's always like that.
Now, Joseph, how could you assume that, though? Clearly, Renee doesn't know what's going on. Like, she wouldn't be here with us today if she knew what it was. You never made it clear that, you're just saying you guys were just hooking up?
From the limited conversations we've had, I perceive that Renee is a pretty smart girl, so I just figured she knew.
I'm such a smart girl. You didn't figure that I would figure out where you live? You didn't think I would ever find out that you have a girlfriend? I'm such a smart girl.
I mean, it was just never that serious to me, so I didn't think about you doing that. I do, in fact, have a girlfriend who is not you. So...
I am mortified right now.
Does Hayden know about your fun that you have on the side? Would she be surprised by all this?
I don't think that's anyone's business, what me and my girlfriend talk about.
Well, it might be Hayden's business.
So then why did you lie to Renee directly? She
Um,
asked you who Hayden was, and you said, oh, that was a person that lived here before me.
Because, again, I just didn't think it was any of her business because we were never that serious.
You don't think that would have been the time to be like, all right, let me come clean. I actually have a girlfriend. She lives with me.
Listen, man, Renee knew what it was the whole time. She's acting all innocent.
Clearly not, because she's doing this.
What it was.
Listen, we may not have been official, but you never said anything about having a girlfriend. You lied to me when I asked you point blank about her multiple times.
Listen to her. She clearly has a flair for the dramatic. It's always something like this. And that's
I'm being dramatic. I'm being dramatic. You haven't seen dramatic.
Wow. Okay.
Well, Renee, you got to protect your peace, girl, too. I'm just saying. You don't want to waste your time on someone like him. Like, you see what he's about now, and you see that he's bad business. He's dirty. I wouldn't even waste my time.
He's a loser. He's a loser. She got a real loser. Hayden is dating a loser.
Le who? The her.
And I hope she finds out about everything that you've been up to, and she'll dump you. You're sorry ass. I'm disgusted.
All right, so Stephanie's been dating Carl for 9 months, and recently he's pulled away from her and has put some distance between the two of them. Stephanie, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, so what do you mean when you say he's pulling away from you and putting distance?
Well, I mean, quite literally, he's pulling away from me. It's just the more that this happens, the more I kind of feel like maybe he might be seeing another woman.
Okay. Well, what's he doing?
Well, he used to be really affectionate. Like, he would hold my hand in public. I mean, he would put his arm around me at the movies. But recently, he's been literally, pulling away from me and not showing any affection at all.
Oh, so you mean when you try to reach over and grab his hand, he kind of pulls away? Like, you literally mean pulling away and pushing you away?
Are you talking in public or even at home?
Well, first of all, it was super awkward. Like, the other day we were at this bar by his house, and he already been acting kind of weird all night and standoffish, and I tried to kiss him, and he completely pulled away from the kiss.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it surprised me because, when I asked him, he said he didn't like PDA, but it doesn't make any sense because a few months ago he couldn't keep his hands off of me. Like, PDA never bothered him before.
Strange.
Yeah, so this is all new.
Yeah.
So that's going on in public. What's going on in your private business?
Oh, it's the same thing. Look, our relationship used to be very, very passionate just until only a few months ago. Like, he hasn't initiated intimacy in more than 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
And you guys have been dating for 9 months?
Yeah, which I feel like it hasn't. I mean, it's
so
long
if my
enough
math is correct, for half the time you've been dating.
No, not half the time.
Your math is not correct, but it's still a long time. But
I mean, you haven't been dating long enough for him to be disinterested in that part of your relationship.
Exactly, and it's just, I don't know, it's really affecting my self-confidence, and it makes me feel like he's not attracted to me anymore. And I've tried to talk to him about it, but he keeps trying to make me think that I'm imagining all of it, gaslighting me.
Which is the worst.
Yeah.
Clearly something is different. What changed?
Well,
and the worst part is he barely says I love you anymore. Even if I say it to him, he doesn't say it back to me. So I know that there's something going on.
he's like, thank you.
How could you not say I love you back to somebody who says I love you? That you have said I love you to. That is your girlfriend or boyfriend.
I just want to be clear because, you haven't even been dating a year yet. You guys were saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Y'all were doing that before?
Yeah, 3 months in.
I mean, he definitely is pulled back. Even sounds like he's checked out, like he's over the relationship. I know that's hard to hear. This is what that sounds like. That doesn't necessarily mean it's because of another woman. Could just be over the relationship. Hey, it's run its course. I'm done. But he's also being a little wuss for not being honest about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. And it's just making me feel, I don't know, just unloved and unattractive. And
of course it does.
I don't know. It makes me feel
the
horrible.
The only thing he does when you ask him about these issues is it's in your imagination. Does he say anything else, or he just is avoiding it and
that he doesn't like PDA all of a sudden, that's the only
rap. Stephanie says that lately her boyfriend Carl is pulling away from her, and it started to make her feel unattractive and unloved. And the longer this goes on, the more Stephanie thinks that he may have found a new woman. She wants us to set the love trap on Carl, and that's what we're doing right now.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. May I please speak with Carl?
This is him speaking. How can I help?
Hey, Carl, what's going on? My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Go With The Grow, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop in San Leandro. How you doing this fine morning?
I'm doing fine.
Nice to hear. Hey, so Carl, what we're doing as a brand new local mom and pop shop is running a grand opening promotion where we're offering local residents free flowers every single day, a dozen red roses. Those are the free flowers, and you are one of the winners. So congratulations, Carl. Not only did you score free flowers, you also won free same-day delivery.
But I didn't enter anything or like submit for, get my number out or, anything like that.
Correct. Not with us directly. We do share info with other local businesses in the area. So you signed up somewhere at some business to receive promotions and discounts, and that's how you received the phone call today. So I have your name and number, but that's it. I don't have any other info on you. But if you, say yes to the offer, I'm going to ask you for physical address for delivery purposes. But that's it. We hang up after that.
Okay. I mean, they're free, right? Like it's just like a promo you guys are doing.
100%. Yeah. They are free. We want you to check out our products. We know that you'll love them. And then next time you need to purchase flowers or plants, we are hoping to get your business here at Go With The Grow.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll help you guys out. Why not?
Carl, my man. All right. And then with the free flowers, we can deliver them anywhere within the Bay Area. So, of course, we could bring them to you, to your house, but we could bring them to your work. We could send them to a loved one, anything you'd like.
Yeah. Let's send them to Farah.
Send them to who?
Farah, Farah, Farah.
F is in Frank.
Right, F is in Frank.
Okay. I didn't know if it was Sarah or Farah. Farah, got it. And I'll grab Farah's address in a moment. What I will do is attach a card with the flowers. So when Farah receives them, she knows who they're from. Did you want to write anything in the card right now? It's just going to say to Farah from Carl. You could add.
Sure. I think about you all day long.
Okay. And you're no longer thinking about Stephanie all day long. Clearly.
Huh?
Carl, my name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from a flower and plant shop. Calling from a radio station. 99.7. Now you are on the air. You should know that. Your voice is being broadcasted. You're on what is called the Love Trap. It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. And on the phone with us this morning is Stephanie.
What?
Stephanie.
Yeah. No wonder you want nothing to do with me if she's on your mind all the time.
Stephanie? Aren't you at work? What are you doing on the phone?
Aren't you at work?
Oh, my gosh. I had to find out why you've been so cold. You barely even touch me anymore. You don't even hold my hand, and I can't even remember the last time that we had sex. Why don't you just break up with me instead of making me feel like
That's a great question.
Did you give these people my phone number? Really? You're really going to just drag this out all over the radio? Are you trying to embarrass me right now?
I asked you a million times what was wrong, and you said nothing.
Look, Steph, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but ever since that juice cleanse, it just hasn't been the same. Okay? I don't know if this is what you want, but Farah's somebody else.
So you're telling Stephanie that you are with someone else, you are with Farah, you don't want to be with her anymore? Is that what I'm getting at? I don't know where the juice cleanse came from, but okay.
Stephanie and I have our problems, but Farah just happens to be this new person I met.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's obvious. I've been on the phone this entire time, you idiot.
We know that
Farah...
Farah...
Why didn't you just and tell me before?
Well, hold on. We know that Farah is this other person you met, but why didn't you just man up and tell Stephanie you weren't into her anymore?
Y'all can say whatever y'all want. No matter what I say, you guys have already made your decisions about me. You're going to make me look like the bad guy.
Well, try us. Why don't you go ahead and answer that question? And we'll be honest.
Make me look like...
Okay, yeah. Benny makes a great point.
She just completely changed. She was like... Stephanie was kind and a great conversationalist. You could take her to anywhere, and she would just light up the room. But ever since 3 months in, a couple months ago, it's not the same. It's just not there.
But are you sure it's Stephanie though, or is it you that checked out? Did you do something different? Why are you so sure that it's her that caused this? And does it make it okay to cheat on her?
Well, I was just going to say, it sounds like you were into Stephanie for 3 or 4 months and you lost interest. I don't know that she changed. Have you just lost interest?
I mean, cut the pie any way you want. I mean, whether she lost interest, changed, I lost interest, changed, it's not the same.
Okay, so you lost interest.
And then when did Farah come into the mix? How long has that been happening?
I've only met Farah maybe like a month and a half ago.
Ugh. A month and a half.
Do you work with her?
I'm sorry?
Do you work with her?
No, I don't with Stephanie. I don't work with Stephanie.
Not Stephanie. Farah.
No, I don't work with Farah.
So where did you meet her?
But what does it matter? The things between me and Stephanie are clearly not working if she's telling some little radio station to put our business on the phone.
You trying to fight.
Wow. You know what? I don't even have to make you look like because you are and you're a liar. Literally nothing you say makes sense, and you are never going to admit the truth, so it's pointless to keep having this conversation. I hope you die sad and alone. Goodbye.
Morning. And Bella says that there was some strange activity on the credit card that she shares with her husband, Zach, that make her think he took another woman to wine country when he was supposed to be at a work event. Okay.
Wow. This is complicated.
Hi, Bella.
Hi.
Hey, so what happened?
Okay, so a few weeks back, my husband, Zach, he had an overnight work off-site in Sonoma. And he told me that they were going up for a day of meetings with corporate people and then to dinner that night. And so the company put them up in a hotel overnight, and then he would be home Saturday morning. However, I got a text notification from a credit card that my husband and I share around 2 p.m. that Friday, asking if I was trying to make a $220 transaction at a place I'd never heard of. So obviously I declined the charge, and then I called my credit card company to ask about the transaction.
And where was that transaction?
Okay, so the person I spoke to, they said that the transaction was at a winery in Sonoma.
Makes sense.
What time did you get the notification?
It was at 2 p.m.
But your husband was supposed to be up there for a work thing.
That kind of could happen, though, right? It's 2 p.m. It's early enough for it to be like a work thing. Like, you know how sometimes you have offsite, like you go to lunch or do go to like a winery.
He's
or
supposed to be at an offsite in Sonoma. Then they were supposed to go to dinner that night. Unless the offsite was the offsite supposed to be at a winery?
Not that my husband told me.
Does he normally do this at work events? Does he put, like, if he's taking his team out, does he put it on your guys' shared credit card and then get reimbursed? Is this something you've seen time and time again or no?
No, not normally, or this wouldn't have been like a flag.
So what happened once you found out it was at a winery, this charge?
Okay, so then I immediately called my husband, and he sent me to voicemail. Okay, and so then I texted him, and I asked if he was trying to use our credit card at a winery, and he responded, but he didn't answer my question. He just said, "I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back." So I was super annoyed with him for just brushing me off. And I was also pretty sure that he wasn't in a meeting if he was trying to use our card at a winery, you know? So it took him 2 hours to finally call me back. And by that time, I was just boiling. And I asked him why he was out drinking wine when he was supposed to be working. And he told me that he was in meetings the entire time and didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh.
And the story gets even fishier. So the credit card just miraculously got charged at a winery. Had no idea.
Well, and it's always an immediate flag. So right after you receive that notification, that's when the card was used. They're not going to send you a text or a call and 2 hours later. It's in the moment.
Right.
So somebody used the card at that time.
Yeah, exactly. So then I explained that to him again, you know, the situation with the credit card, and he told me that it must have been fraud. And his story was just so unbelievable that I called him out on it. I asked,
how the credit card was stolen. All right.
Right. And what I said to him, I was like, what are the chances that, you know, he's doing an offsite in Sonoma and our credit card randomly gets fraudulent charges at a winery in the same city? And he told me that it could have been someone from the hotel who swiped his card number because he put that card down for incidental.
Damn, he just doubled down.
Yeah.
This went on. The hotel people stole it. This is an elaborate story. He took 2 hours to come up with it because he didn't call her back for 2 hours after she tried to find out what was going on. So he had a whole 2 hours to think of this, and he really did a number.
What he should have said is what I said. He should have just immediately said, "Oh, yeah, I was taking the team out. They denied the card. I used a different one." Whatever. I mean, I'm not encouraging lying here, but that would have been a believable story.
And that's what I was asking at the beginning. Like, is that a possibility, like, for them to do that? Because sometimes they do go to have lunch.
What he didn't want you to know was that he was drinking when he was supposed to be working. Like, he was out having fun when he told you he was on a work trip. That's what he didn't want.
But who was he drinking with?
That's the question. Did you ask that question, Bella?
Yeah, I mean, I did. When I was talking to him, you know, I said all of that, and he just told me that he had to go back to work meetings, and then we got off the phone. Okay. So just kind of brushed me off. So then later that day, I called the winery, and I asked if they remembered a man by Zach's description having his card declined, but the person said it had been a busy day, and she didn't know, and she didn't have time to ask all the other employees. So then the next day when he came home, I quizzed him more about this transaction, but he stuck to his story. But, like, I still find it all highly suspicious.
It is highly suspicious. Something's off. He's lying about something.
It's sordid. Because if he was just telling the truth would be so short. Right. The truth would be a very short story.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can get the truth out of him. Here's what we'll do, Bella. We'll play a song, and when that song is over, we'll call Zach, and we'll set the love trap.
Okay.
All right. Fingers crossed. Hang on. Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. Bella's husband, Zach, told her that
sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
he had an overnight work conference in Sonoma. But then she got a credit card alert Friday afternoon that someone was trying to charge more than $200 at a winery. So Bella called Zach to find out if he was trying to make the charges. And when he finally called her back, he said that no, he was working. Charges had to be fraud. Bella finds the entire story fishy. She has asked us to set the love trap, and that's what we're doing right now.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. May I please speak with Zach?
This is he.
Hi, Zach. My name is Chad, and I'm calling from the Vine District, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop in Livermore. How are you this morning?
I'm good. What's the name of the shop again?
The Vine District.
In
Livermore.
Victor,
in Livermore. Yeah, you live in Livermore, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So we are a new local mom and pop, and what we're doing right now is running a grand opening promotion where we're offering local residents free flowers. It's a beautiful bouquet of flowers, which also includes free same-day delivery. Zach, you are a winner, so congratulations. And
winner, okay.
You say yes to the offer. I'm going to have these flowers delivered today.
So I guess what does it include?
It includes a bouquet of flowers and delivery service, which normally has a small fee attached, but that is waived as well. So free flowers, free delivery. We want you to just check out our products and our service, and we're hoping to get your business at a later date. Another part of this offer, if you wanted, is that we could deliver the flowers to someone else on your behalf. Really, they can go to any address in the Bay Area, but sometimes the winners choose to send them to someone else.
All right. Well, yeah. Sure. Sounds good. I'll do it.
Awesome. Zach, my man. All right. And then, did you want the flowers for yourself, or did you want to send them to someone else?
No, I'll definitely send it to someone else.
Why don't you give me the name of that person?
So, yeah, I would like to send them to Olivia.
Right. And I'll get Olivia's address in a moment, but what I will do is attach a card with the flowers so she knows they're from you, Zach. Did you want to write anything in the card? There's room for a...
Yeah, definitely. How about... Olivia, you're an amazing woman. I'm so lucky.
Okay. Hey, Zach, I got bad news for you. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I am not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station. 99.7 now. You're on the air. You need to know that. And you're on what is called the Love Trap. So we catch Bay Area cheaters. And your wife reached out to us because, well, she's convinced that you actually went up to wine country with another woman when you claimed to be at a work event. Bella's heard everything thus far. Bella, are you there?
You have got to be kidding me, Zach.
Oh.
You made up that whole work trip?
Bella, wait a second. You've been listening this entire time?
Yeah, damn right. I've been listening. I heard it all. Olivia is an amazing woman. Who is she, Zach?
Bella, I did not want this to go down like this.
I bet you didn't. I bet what you wanted was to have the best of both worlds. Me at home and Olivia on the side. Well, you know what? It's not going to work that way, Zach.
That's not what I wanted, sweetheart. I really wanted to have a conversation with you about this in private.
Oh, really? Really? You did? And when were you going to do that, Zach? Huh? When were you going to tell me that you took another woman away for the weekend? How dare you?
No, I'm really sorry. I know this is no excuse, and things haven't been the same between us lately, and I was really hoping that maybe we can talk about it.
We're talking about it right now.
Zach, was there ever a work trip?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, wow.
There was Olivia trip.
And I just, like I said, things just haven't been the same. And I've met somebody that is making me a lot happier now.
Wow. Wow. Well, you know what, Zach? You're like, it's too late to talk about it. Okay, you already did what you did, and I don't know what to think or do at the moment, and I don't want you to come home. Okay, please stay away until I can figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Have that sinking feeling that something's off in your relationship.
What? What do you have to say now?
The Big Bay Mornings team uncovers the truth.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
Bay Area cheaters, beware.
What?
I don't think that's healthy at all.
Not at all.
Benny, Nikki, and Greg are setting the love trap on 99.7 now.
All right, here's the deal. Paris says that she's already caught her boyfriend cheating once, and she forgave him. Well, apparently not, because she's calling us because she's having trouble fully trusting him again and wants to know if he's up to his old tricks. Paris, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So tell us about the first time you caught him cheating.
Well, okay, so I've been dating Billy for a year and a half, and the first time he cheated, it was like early on in our relationship. Like we had been dating for a few months, and I found some text messages between him and his ex, Stephanie, and I confronted him about it, and he admitted it, and I appreciated his honesty. He said, look, we've only been dating a few months, and I didn't think it was that serious, but then he's like, you know what, like, I'm fully committed to you, and it won't happen again. And I was like, okay. I took his promise as truth, and I took him back a few weeks later.
Okay, so here we are about a year later, give or take. And what's the
Yes. Still Stephanie. Here's the kicker. Him and Stephanie have a dog together, and they have shared custody of their dog.
No, you got to cut all
I
ties with
know.
that dog. Listen, I am a dog person, and I love my Stormy, but if my wife and I got a divorce, Stormy's going with her. R.I.P. Stormy, when I see you again.
I still see my dogs with my ex.
Why? A child, very different. Of course, a child is very different, but a dog...
I had 2 dogs, and I still go. I have rights to visit.
I would not be cool with that if I were you, Paris. There's no way I'm allowing Billy to do that. Okay. Choose the dog or choose me.
I agree with you, but I know, like Nikki, a lot of people do this. I know I have friends who do this.
Okay, and here's the thing. You allowed this to happen, right? Did you make him choose between you and the dog?
No, I mean, like, I can't make him give up his dog. It doesn't make me feel very comfortable, but I'm not going to say you can't see your dog
How does it
anymore.
work? Shared custody, like, what is happening? Explain. Like, is he taking the dog on the weekends?
So they just text and call a lot to, like, coordinate when they're going to get the dog, and it's not really, like, set times. It's just, like, Billy will have him a few nights, and then Stephanie will, like, call him or text him, and then she'll have him a few nights. And I guess it's just, like, 1, he cheated on me with her before, and 2, like, do y'all have to call and text each other so much? I feel a little crazy because on the one hand, I did allow this, but on the other hand, it's like I can't just say, like, oh, you can't see your dog anymore when co-parenting a pet is kind of common with an ex. Like, I'm feeling really stuck, but I just have this knot in my stomach that something bad is going on.
And Benny, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
If I was to get into a relationship, I would probably not see my dogs the way I see them now.
Especially if your new partner felt very strongly about it.
Because I am single, I go and I communicate with my ex and I see my dogs whenever we want to, and it's a completely different story. But if I was in a relationship, or if he was in a relationship, there's no way that I'm just hitting him up randomly to come get the dogs without there being some sort of schedule or like something like that. There wouldn't be what your man got going on.
Especially if it's a 2-year-old dog. Now, if Comet's on his last leg and he's almost going to heaven, he's got another 6 months, then all right, maybe I allow it to go on for 6 months. I know there's an end date coming soon. But if this is a puppy, the next 10 plus years, I don't know.
Yeah.
Teach their own. Anyway, the point is, use home of the love trap. So Billy and his ex share custody of their dog. His current girlfriend, Paris, is not happy about all the time the two spend together. In fact, so much time that she's starting to think they may be sharing more than just custody of the dog. She wants us to set the love trap on Billy, and that's what we are doing right now.
Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
Hey, may I please speak with Billy?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Billy, what's going on, man? My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Rush Flower, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop here in Alameda. How are you this morning?
I'm doing all right.
Nice. The reason for the phone call is as a new shop, we're running a grand opening promotion where we're choosing local residents every single day to give a phone call to, just like this one here, Billy, and offer a free bouquet of flowers. Not only free flowers, but free same-day delivery. And you are one of those winners, so congratulations. Hello?
Wait. Hello? I don't understand. Why was I selected?
We're choosing local residents in the area every single day, and what we're trying to do really, man, just promote ourselves, get our name out there in the community. We are new, so we're trying to market ourselves. That's why we're giving away the free flowers to local residents. You live in Alameda, correct?
Yeah. But so I won free flowers?
Free flowers and free same-day delivery.
Okay.
But yeah, is that something you might be interested in, the free flowers today?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then what I can do, just to throw it out there, I can deliver them to someone else on your behalf if you would like. So basically, you won free flowers for yourself or for someone else?
Let me send them to somebody else.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the move. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get rid of your name, and then why don't you give me the name of the recipient?
Stephanie.
All righty. I'll grab Stephanie's address in a moment. I will sign a card from you. There is room to write a little something in the card if you would like.
Yeah. Say, Billy Jr. and I love you.
Okay. Is that's your son?
No, that's my dog.
Your dog is a junior?
Yeah, he's great.
Named after you? You're Billy, correct?
Yep.
And you named your dog Billy Jr.?
Yeah,
That's the first. I've just never heard of that.
Yeah, he's just something about him resonated with me. I just really saw myself in him.
Hey, Billy, my name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station, 99.7 now. You're on the air. You're on what is called the Love Trap. It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. We got a phone call this morning from Paris, who thinks you're being inappropriate with your ex. Once again, sounds like you are.
Paris, my girlfriend?
That would be the Paris.
You love her?
Paris?
You love her?
Paris, why are you on the phone?
I knew my gut feeling was right. I knew you had to still be messing around. You love her. I've been trying to be nice and patient, and you just couldn't let go of the dog. And it's not the dog, it's your ex you can't let go of.
Wait. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand why you would name your dog a junior. That's
the least.
Hold on. Are you going to tell me that's common? You guys say split custody of pets is common. Is naming the dog after you common? Okay.
We're not.
Don't look at me. I'm not answering this question.
All right, sorry.
All right.
Carry on.
So
It's
you guys
a
clearly
stupid name.
haven't.
You're right.
It's not okay. This is what it is. I see. Paris, you've always been jealous of me and Billy Jr.'s relationship. You've never wanted us to continue our connection.
God.
You always
The
felt.
problem is not your dog, Billy. The problem is you and your ex. It's you and you sent her flowers with a note that said you love her.
You did do that, bro.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh my God, you guys know what I mean. I love how great she's been with Billy Jr. and me, and like letting me see BJ whenever I need to, and like let me pick up BJ at the park.
I'm not stupid, Billy. I'm not stupid. I'm so sick of playing second to your ex and third to your dog. And I'm tired of you using Billy Jr. for an excuse.
Well, you know what?
you
You can
cheated on me
believe
once.
whatever you want. All right? You can believe whatever you want. But Billy Jr. is not going anywhere. All right?
Okay, are you not listening? Because she's not saying that the dog is the issue. You sending flowers to your ex is the problem. Your ex is the issue.
You cheated on her once with your ex already, so there's a history of this, dude.
So why would you send her flowers? Knowing how your girlfriend feels, why would you send your ex-girlfriend flowers?
Because I appreciate the fact that she's still letting me be in Billy Jr.'s life, and how much she helps out with BJ, and how much she gives me BJ's food and his leashes, and let me pick him up from the
what
park.
I'm hearing, Okay, so I'm hearing that Stephanie's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Stephanie is, I mean, as long as she has Billy Jr., she's not going anywhere.
Okay, if you say Billy Jr. one more time, I am going to.
I prefer that over BJ, though.
I mean, I know.
It was getting pretty.
Please, can we just say the dog?
No, his name is Billy
That's why
Jr.
I called him the dog. Okay, so I'm not into three-ways, so I'm going to move on. I'm just going to make your life easier and tell you to just get back with Stephanie, because I'm done.
Well, you know what? Maybe I will.
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
So Drew joins us this morning, and Drew's worried about his girlfriend, Annie. He says something strange is going on. Suddenly, she's never around, and she doesn't like it when he questions her about her whereabouts. Weird. All right, Drew.
Hey, yeah.
So what's the deal, man?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been with Annie for almost 2 years now, and, we don't live together, but, before, she was always at my place. Like, she practically lived there. But lately, she's been disappearing or, out with her girlfriends, and, she hardly ever comes over anymore. She says she's busy with work, and I don't know. It just doesn't add up. She's a hairstylist.
Okay, so this is like a new thing, like in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, the last couple months, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a hairstylist, so she does work long hours, but the salon closes at 7, and then there's some nights I don't see her until 9, 10, even later.
And she's saying she's still at the salon working on hair at those times.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, I was just staying to clean up and close, but it didn't used to be that way. She says she had a late client or maybe she'll be I had drinks with friends, but yeah, it just seems super strange.
And then when you do hear from her, you said she's not coming over as much. Is she coming, when you hear from her, does she come over after that, late, or she just calls you or texts you and says, hey, I'm at home, I'm not coming over?
She comes over usually, sometimes it's I'm already asleep, it's already pretty late. And then the other weird thing is her phone is always on Do Not Disturb. So when I text, it always says that she has her notifications on silent, and that's also a new thing. And she used to always text back in a reasonable time, but now it's I basically can't get a hold of her all day, or she's just says she's super busy with clients.
Can't you? Sorry, sidebar. Can't you break through the whole Do Not Disturb? Somebody told me if you text them 3 times in a row or you call repeatedly, it will it'll turn that off and it will push through, I guess.
You mean when you call somebody how it goes straight to voicemail? Because if you call back to back, the second time it'll go through.
It will ring?
Yeah, because I have a really close friend that they have the same thing, and I know that when it rings once, I have to hang up and then call right back, and then it'll go through.
So when the person is trying to have some private time, you immediately break through it and distract them.
Hi, it's me!
Yep, sure do.
Is that true? Do you do that, Drew? I mean, did you know that trick?
I do know that trick, but I mean, I don't want to do that because, if she is actually busy with a client or something, I don't want her to be she's in the middle of styling someone's hair. I don't want to be yeah.
You said, though, in your email to us, she doesn't like it when you question her about her whereabouts. So she's MIA, but then she gets upset when you ask, hey, what's going on? Where are you? Haven't heard from you in 12 hours. She'll get upset?
Yeah, she just seems a little annoyed. And and then last week was kind of what made me want to email, because we had plans on Saturday, and she even told me okay, I'm getting off work at 4 and she'd be over by 5. But then around I think 2, she texted and she said that she had to change plans and actually cancel them because she had a couple people book appointments at the last minute. And I don't know why would she accept those bookings when she knew we had plans?
Yeah, if you got a date, if you have a date, you're going to say, sorry, I can't see you today, especially if they're last second things. So
Exactly. So I got pissed, so I called her, but she didn't answer, and then I texted her being hey, can you please keep the plans, because we made those plans and I want to see you. And so I was sat there kind of stewing until after 5 p.m. when I decided to go to the salon and see if she was really working.
Oh, you pulled up on her.
Yeah. And I got there around 6, and then she wasn't there, and her coworker said that she had left at 4.
Oh, come on with this woman.
Yeah.
She's straight up lied to you.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was really pissed, and I tried calling her, and she didn't pick up, and then finally she answered, and we did have a huge fight, and she actually called me a stalker, and now she's mad because I showed up at her work and made a scene.
Fine, but did she explain to you where she was?
She said that she was doing her friend's hair at her friend's house. It was the most bizarre story that didn't even make. I was like, why would you do, you work at a salon. Why would you go to someone's house to do their hair? I didn't understand.
Which is a thing. The last minute part is shady and her whole behavior is shady. But barber, stylist, they will go to your house from time to time. I also understand why you pulled up. You had to have known that was going to be drama. Just showing up to the job is going to be drama. So she obviously was going to be pissed off by that. I get that move. I understand why you did it. But, bro, I mean, that's not going to end well.
But he was at his last straw. He was at his wit's end.
But involving the coworkers, questioning them, asking about her, and then, it builds a weird workplace environment, I'm sure, for her
don't
after.
lie.
But, I don't know. If she is cheating and lying, then, you kind of, this comes with it. You're going to make things awkward for people and put them in weird situations. But I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this one, to be honest with you, Drew, because I see both sides of this.
I mean, she's definitely pulled back in the relationship. So let's see if it is because of another man. So first things first, we'll play a song. When that's over, Drew, we'll call Annie. We'll set the love trap. We'll go from there.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. Drew says that something strange is going on with his girlfriend, Annie. So she used to spend every weekend at his place, but now she's hardly ever over at his place. When he asked her what's keeping her away, she says that she's busy with work. But is she really busy with another man? That's what Drew needs to know, and we're going to get him that answer right now in the love trap.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. May I please speak with Annie?
This is Annie. Who's this?
Hey, Annie, this is Chad, and I'm calling from Save the Last Sip, and we are a brand new wine and spirits shop here in Belmont. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for asking. So, Annie, as a new local store, we're currently offering residents of Belmont a free introductory gift box, which includes a bottle of wine, because that is what we do here at Save the Last Sip, along with some snacks and other goodies in there. Good news, Annie. You are one of today's local winners, so congratulations. So you won a free gift box, yes. There are no strings attached here this morning. We just want you to check out our products and our delivery service, and we're hoping to get your business down the line. But it is not a requirement, and I'm not charging you for anything today if you do say yes to the offer.
So, but it's definitely free. I won't be charged later or something like that?
And you will not be charged later. It is all free. Your choice of a bottle of red or a bottle of white. And then we'll fill the box with some other good stuff. And I'll have my guys deliver it today. And this can go to you. This can go to someone else. Really, we can deliver it anywhere.
Oh, so I could send it as a gift if I want.
Yeah. I mean, it is a gift box.
Actually, I think I would like to send it as a gift. Is that okay?
Absolutely, Annie. Then I'm going to put someone else's name on the box, not yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you make it out to, can you make it out to Andre?
Andre. And then what I'll do is put a card, a little card inside the box so Andre knows it's from you. Right now, it's just going to say to Andre from Annie, but you could add something to the card if you wanted.
Yeah. Can you write, I have so much fun when we are together, and let's share this wine on Friday.
Perfect. And to confirm, this is going to Andre.
Yes.
And is Andre the guy you've been hanging out with after hours?
I'm sorry, what?
Annie. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I am not calling from a wine and spirits shop. I'm calling from a radio station, 99.7 now, and you're on the air. You need to know that. You're on what is called the Love Trap. So we catch Bay Area cheaters. I am serious. And Drew reached out to us because your behavior, it's been strange. And you've been going MIA, and you've been lying to him. He's thinking it's because of another man. You just confirmed that. Drew, are you there?
Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, I knew something was up, but I still can't believe it. Like, Annie, you've been lying to me this whole time, and there is someone else. It's crazy.
Oh, my God, Drew. Now you're doing this? Like, it wasn't enough for you to show up at the salon where I work and make a whole scene. Now you're setting up secret calls on the radio? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, I did come to the salon, and I did this, too, because I know you're a liar, and this just confirms it, and because you lie about everything. You told me that you were working late, and I know it's not true. You're with Andre.
Well, okay, fine. You're right. You got me. I was with Andre. And so now you can stop monitoring my every move and following me around like a stalker.
Well, what did you expect him to do?
Oh, yeah, you're going to try and turn the tables? Ridiculous. This is how you're going to act? I mean, I literally just caught you cheating, and you act like I'm the one who did something wrong? Are you going to explain yourself or at least apologize? Or are you just going to, like, throw the last 2 years away?
Yeah, Annie, what did you expect him to do? What did you expect him to do when you were kind of stringing him along this time?
I don't know, but this is, like, not the way to handle it. You could at least, like, had a conversation with me. This is so, like, I feel attacked. This is so public. It's obnoxious.
Well, Annie, I'm sorry that you feel attacked. That's definitely not what we want you to feel, but you got to understand where Drew is coming from. Like, the behavior that he is showing right now with showing up to your job and calling us, like, it's because you're not having a conversation with him. He's trying to figure out what's going on with you. He is trying to understand why you're distant. And you've been avoiding him. Like, this is your boyfriend. This is your man. Like, you should be in communication with him. Like, you should be doing something, anything, but instead you're cheating. If you were out of it, you should have just been out of it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So it's over. And I just can't believe you're resorting to these, setting up fake phone calls and coming to my job. I guess you don't have much of a relationship. Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have a relationship because of you. You ruined it, Annie.
Well, fine. I'm sorry, I guess, but I can't take any of this back. And I just want to be with Andre, okay?
Then go be with him. You obviously don't give a about me anyway.
All right, Erica, let's talk about your boyfriend, Oscar. So apparently, Oscar is all of a sudden on his phone, nonstop. And it's driving you crazy, but also making you think that he may be chatting with another woman. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. So what is he doing with his phone that's making you nuts?
So Oscar and we've been together a little more than 2 years. And until recently, I mean, I never had a reason not to trust him. But the last few weeks, he was acting really weird with his phone. Like, just weird in general, I guess. I don't know how to describe the behavior, but he's just kind of jumpy and secretive in general. And he acts like he's texting. Like, I can see he's clearly texting someone all day. And he acts like no one else is even in the room. Like, I'll be in the room with him, hanging out, and he'll just be texting. And when I ask him, who are you texting? He insists that he's not texting.
Well, let's break this down. So you'll be like, say you're hanging out in the living room together, and then he's just ignoring you and then just engrossed in his phone, and then you're like, hey, who are you texting? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, I feel like he's actually gaslighting me all the time because of this.
But what does he say he's doing? So if he says he's not texting...
Well, he'll make these stupid excuses, like he's checking his sports scores or looking at his crypto accounts. Like, one day he told me he was checking his 401k. Dude is 29.
Well, we still want to check that, even at 29.
That is the most Benny thing I've ever heard.
But it's not an everyday thing, but I mean,
Yeah, Benny does that to us too, but he's always checking his camera at his house.
He's always
We're sitting there having a drink, trying to have a conversation. 30 minutes have gone by, he hasn't paid attention to us.
Yeah, and Zillow, what is it called?
Zillow.
He's always on Zillow.
That's my favorite pastime.
Yeah, he already has a house. I don't know. So I get maybe he was looking up something random. But at the same time, you know when someone's sitting there like with their thumbs or fingers texting away.
It's really obvious that he's texting. And it's just weird. And even during dinner, he's got his damn phone close to him, and he can't even glance up occasionally. So I have to yell at him all the time. And then he apologizes. And he told me he gets distracted by the notifications. So I was like, well, turn off the notifications, you know?
Or put your phone away.
Yeah, I don't care what he's doing on his phone. He should not have that thing at the dinner table. That's disrespectful. I mean, it's an addiction at that point. No matter what he's doing. Let's say he really is just checking his 401k or crypto or whatever the hell. At the dinner table? Come on.
Win at $4. Yeah. I mean, how often do you need to check it?
I don't know. And then, he tells me, like, he'll have to go to the bathroom. He'll grab his phone, and then he'll be in the restroom for, like, 15, 20 minutes.
Another Benny thing.
Yeah. See?
Benny, explain that.
Are you dating Benny by any chance?
Because I really am doing all these random things on my phone.
And you really are ignoring Ellen and I.
Yes, I am. But I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not holding my phone at the dinner table when my wife's sitting there, though. So that I don't like. But could this be believable? I mean, is he this type of guy? You know him. You've been together for a few years now. You know him well enough to know. Is he just a weirdo like this? Does he do these kind of things?
No.
Okay.
This just started like 2 months ago. And look, the final straw was last weekend. I have to tell you what he did. This was insane. We were out. We went to this bar with a couple of our good friends, and we were all hanging out at the table. And he's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bar and get us some drinks, right? He stayed at the bar for 20 minutes. And when I glanced over, he was not trying to talk to the bartender at all. He was texting on his phone.
Checking his accounts, if he can afford those drinks or not.
For 20 minutes, though?
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe he had to Venmo the money to the bartender.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's beyond ridiculous. He's consumed with his phone.
He
It's
really has
absurd.
he has like a long excuse for everything. Like, that's why I got to take 20 minutes. No, there's no such thing. I agree, Erica. There's something weird. There's a weird, I don't know, he's disconnected from your relationship because I do feel like he's connected to something else.
Whenever you have to over-explain something, chances are you're lying or you make something up. Like, he's coming up with these crazy things that he's doing, and then it sounds like he's going into details. Like, less is more. So when you got to over-explain and give me too many details, liar.
Let's call the liar then.
Let's call him and see how his 401k is doing this morning. His name is Oscar, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll play a song. When it's over, Erica, we'll call him. We'll set the love trap.
Thank you.
Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. All right, so Erica says that her boyfriend Oscar is suddenly on his phone nonstop. And not only is it driving her crazy, but it's making her think that he's chatting with another woman. And even though she could tell he's clearly texting, he claims that he's checking sports scores or looking at his crypto accounts. So why is Oscar lying about what he's doing on his phone? That's what we need to find out for Erica. And we're going to do that right now in the love trap.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. May I please speak with Oscar?
This is Oscar.
Hey, Oscar, what's going on? My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Best Buds, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop in Sausalito. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good, but I'm running kind of late for work. Is this important? What's this again?
It is. It's important because it's a great offer, a free offer for you, Oscar. If you have 30 seconds, I'll tell you what's happening. We're a new local shop, and what we're doing right now is running a grand opening promotion where we're offering local residents free flowers. We're choosing a dozen winners a day to receive a dozen roses. Oscar, you're one of today's winners. So not only did you score a free roses, also free same-day delivery. Basically, you won free roses, free delivery, no strings attached. And I know you said you're running late for work, so if you give me a yes, I'm just going to need an address for the flowers, and we hang up after that.
Yeah, let's try to make this quick, though. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You just need an address, or what do you need?
Yeah, I need your address. Well, really, any address. We deliver all over the Bay Area, so I could bring these to you. I could bring them to a friend. I could bring them to a loved one.
Yeah, let's do Drive.
Okay. Now, is that your address, or is that somebody else's?
Developing friend.
Developing friend. Okay, sweet. Well, can I get that friend's name just so I can address the card to them?
Yeah, her name is Lauren.
And then if you would like, you could add something to the card.
Yeah. Let's do when can I see you again? I need my fix.
What's the note?
When can I see you again? I need my fix.
It's weird and kind of creepy. Hey, Oscar, bad news for you. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I am not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station. 99.7 now. You're on the air, and you're on what is called the Love Trap. So you're probably going to be late to work here this morning. It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. And on the phone with us is Erica, who reached out because of the sudden change with your phone. You're on it constantly. She thinks you're chatting with another woman. She heard everything, including that note. Erica, are you there?
Yeah. You need your fix? You need your fix. What is she, your freaking drug dealer, Oscar? God.
Yeah, look, I'm not doing this right now.
Oh, you're not doing it right now. You are such a. How long have you been seeing Lauren?
I don't really want to talk about this right now. Can we meet up at home later, maybe, or?
No, I do want to talk about it. You have been ignoring me and gaslighting me for 2 months. I knew you were talking to someone else. You think I'm a fool?
I mean, Oscar, are you literally sitting there texting with Lauren while your girlfriend is sitting on the other side of the couch?
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, you're right. I'm tired of hiding it. Look, it's stupid anyway. Look, I got myself into a little situation here. I don't know how to get out of it, okay? This girl's obsessed with me. She won't leave me alone. So.
Okay, Oscar.
Oh, she's obsessed with you, but you just
What's so
asked for
funny?
your card to say, I need my fix. Maybe you're obsessed with her, freak. Maybe you're the stalker. I'm so angry right now. I'm seeing red.
Well,
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
yeah, but this isn't really the place for that. You know, let's meet at home a little bit later. Is that all right?
You know what? I think that's a really good idea. You can explain yourself while I pack your move out. Sound good?
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
All right, so Olivia says that her boyfriend has been acting weird for a few months now, and she'll fill us in as to what he's been doing. But we do know that just a couple of weeks ago, her boyfriend suddenly deleted social media. Instagram, gone. And all these things are starting to make her suspicious that something is going on. Olivia, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, we're good. So what are leading up to? We'll get to the Instagram deletion, but you said there were things, red flags you started to see before that.
Well, it's definitely been some sketch going on, a few sketchy things that, heightened my awareness. So, I first noticed, just maybe a few weeks ago, through our doorbell camera that he's been coming home from work, but not on his regular, scheduled lunch break. It's been more like odd hours, and then he leaves again. And sometimes he would stop by on his lunch break, and it'd be 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And we've been living together for more than a year, and I've never known him to just kind of, stop by the house in the middle of his workday.
So he's coming home at, you said 2 or 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah, and I mean it's kind of odd, and I've noticed it a few times. I mean, I don't want to be that girl that's watching the cameras, but I mean, I do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just a little confused. So you're worried that he's not going to work, or something's going on with his lunch, because at least he's coming home, right? It'd be different if he was going somewhere else.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure why he's coming home during the day, or when he leaves back out. So I'm wondering, is he going back to work?
When does he get home from work?
Usually after 5. Somewhere around 5:30 or something.
So he comes home at 3. You see him come home at 3. Then he leaves again. Then he comes back at 5.
But yes, and the thing is, I've looked back into the history. I went in our cameras, and I've been making notes. I've been making a few notes on this, and he's done it about 5, maybe 6 times, over the past 2 months. So it's getting frequent, for it's not normal. And of course, with my suspicions intact, I went to him and I asked him, I've been getting notifications, and I want to know why, why you stopped by the house. And I didn't say it like I was accusing him of anything. I just kind of brought it out there, soft and subtle, to see, how he felt about it, or if he was going to even tell me the truth. I wasn't even suspicious that maybe he was doing something wrong, but like when I brought it to his attention, like he immediately got defensive and told me like I'm spying on him. And he did finally like give me like an answer, but he says he likes to go home for lunch some days to, you know, like chill, I guess, relax, you know, a few moments while he's off the clock. But I was just kind of, why was he so snappy about it? Like,
so you don't believe him at all? That because I mean, I get it. That's pretty valid in certain cases where I know that I live close. Well, yeah, during your lunch, like if you live close by, that you want to go home and chill for a second and get out of work.
Now listen to my question. At 3. You're having lunch at 3, and you're coming home at 5?
Yeah, I guess that's true. The time does make a difference. It does. But, I mean, obviously you didn't believe him either, so.
Okay, so then where's the Instagram come into play?
Well, he just, like, out of the blue, after when he got mad at me, he told me, like, stop tracking him, you know, like, I guess I was being motherly or something. So just, like, out of the blue, I would check his social media, you know, sometime. It just disappeared, like it was gone, and he just deleted it. And I asked him, like, "What, you know, what's up with your Instagram? I haven't been able to see anything." Thinking maybe he had blocked me or something, and like he got annoyed again and told me I was stalking him.
Because you looked at his social media and it wasn't there.
It wasn't there. It was gone. He felt social media is like too intrusive. People are, you know, just kind of all in his business. So that's
social
the reason
media,
why
or he thinks you're too intrusive.
That's what I'm saying.
Ding.
You know, you know, maybe I don't know. Am I like overstepping here? Like I just feel like he's hiding something.
Yeah, no, you're just trying to get answers. I mean, it sucks that you have to go to the length of like doing research and having to like see what he's up to, but it's fair, it's valid.
Okay, well, let's find out if he's hiding something or someone behind your back. Here's what we'll do, Olivia. We'll play a song. When it's over, we'll call your man and we'll set the love trap.
All righty, I'm ready.
Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. So Olivia says that her boyfriend, Evan, started acting weird a few months ago. Then he deleted his social media out of the blue. He says that he doesn't want people knowing his business. But Olivia thinks Evan is trying to hide something from her. She needs us to set the love trap, and that's what we're doing right now.
Hey, this is Evan.
Hey, Evan. Top of the morning to you. My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Flower Patch Kids. And we are a brand new flower and plant shop here in Fairfield. How are you this morning?
Okay, Flower Patch Kids.
Flower Patch Kids. Yeah, I'm the owner here.
Who is it?
Sour Patch Kids, always my favorite candy growing up. My name is Chad.
Okay.
Yeah, and so what we're doing as a new shop is offering local residents free flowers every single day. We're doing it for the next couple of months. Really, it's just a grand opening promotion, man. Trying to get the word out there, let people know that we're here and we're open. And Evan, you are a winner. So congratulations. You won free flowers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. You're trying to put the word out there.
We are.
Sure. What are you offering?
A free seasonal bouquet of flowers, as well as free same-day delivery. So if you say yes, all I'm going to ask you for here today is an address, and boom, we hang up after that. We'll have the flowers out today by lunch.
All right. No credit card. That's fine.
Nothing like that, man. No, it's just all about spreading the word.
Right. Sounds good.
Awesome. Alrighty, Evan. Perfect. And then there is one other option if you wanted. I could send them to someone else on your behalf.
I'd rather send it to someone else. Did I just tell you the name and the address?
Yes. Well, let's start with the name.
Her name's Carla.
Carla. Okay.
Yeah. And if you could make sure that the flowers are pink.
It's kind of already prearranged, but pink. How about pink roses? Does that work?
Yeah, if you can make them pink, that's her favorite. So I'd like to make it. If you're gonna do it, that would be nice.
Okay, I could do that for you, man. Pink roses, perfect. Going to Carla, and then what I will do is attach a card with them, so Carla knows they're from you. Did you want to write something in the card? Right now, it's just very basic.
Yeah. How about just say I know pink roses are your favorite. I hope you love them as much as I love you.
Evan, I got bad news for you this morning. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. And I'm not calling from Flower Patch Kids. I'm calling from 99.7 now. It's a radio station. You're on it. There are no free flowers today. You're on what is called the Love Trap.
You can.
And it's where we catch... Excuse me?
You can just do... Okay.
It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. And Olivia reached out to us because of your weird behavior over the last few months. She thinks you're hiding something or someone. Apparently, you are. She's also on the phone. She heard everything already.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia?
You have got to be kidding me. Like, Evan, are you serious right now? Like, what the hell do you mean you love her? Who is Carla? Like, I mean, what in the world? Hello?
I mean,
Evan.
I don't even know how you set this up. You have to be kidding me. First you're watching, this is exactly what, first you're watching me on camera. Then you stalk my social media, and now you're having randos call to trick, like just
you shouldn't
random
be
people to call to trick me with flowers. I mean, what's
you
wrong
shouldn't be
with
lying. What's wrong with me? Wait, like did you hear that I've been on this entire call? Like, I've listened. You sent some chick named Carla pink roses. Like, they're her favorite? Yeah, like,
and you also said you love her.
Heard all of this, right?
You also said you love Carla.
Yeah, and you're asking
well, you relax, dude. Fine.
Very relaxed.
Oh, now
relaxed.
you know. Okay, now you know.
We
about
all
Carla,
know.
so
Yes, we all know you love Carla. We all know Carla loves pink flowers.
So what you're cheating.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I would have to say I don't have to sneak around anymore, and I don't have to worry about Olivia. I don't have to worry about you prying into my personal life.
I am your personal life. We live together. Like, we live in the same household. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she makes a good point.
No.
She is your personal life.
No, you were my personal life, and I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need this because I met someone else and I'm in love with her.
So that's why you were coming home, like, to freshen up before meeting her? Is that what it was?
You go out, you come home. Is that what you're coming home, taking a little shower, heading back out, going to hang out with her, then coming back home so nobody would be suspicious?
That makes sense now. Okay.
I'm not getting into the details. I'm not doing the details. If you want to know, you can know, Olivia, but I'm not doing that here. I mean, what does it matter anyway?
You're right. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't matter, Evan. You can go be with her. Just make sure that you're out of my house at the end of this week, or I'm going to burn your
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
Amelia is convinced that her boyfriend James is cheating after she found a woman's Lululemon workout gear in his washing machine.
Oh, and it wasn't yours?
Not your Lulu stuff, Amelia?
No, it was not mine, unfortunately. I've been staying with my boyfriend, James, for a couple days because the apartment complex I stay at is going through, like, major renovations. And so they were turning off the water for 2 days. So I decided to stay with my boyfriend, spend some quality time with him. I've been working from home, and while I was working from home, I was like, why not do some laundry? And I went over to put my clothes in the washer, and that's where I found a load that he had left in the washer, took them out, trying to be a good girlfriend, and put them back into the dryer. And that's when I found a woman's Lulu tank and pants.
No, Amelia, could this have been...
Here she goes. Hold on. She's going to try to give your man the benefit of the doubt.
No, I just want to turn that stone. You know what I'm saying? I just want to explore every option before we accuse somebody of being a cheater, because that's a big accusation.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I find another woman's clothes in my man's washer...
But the reality is Amelia is not the only person in his life. There's mom, there's sister, there's cousins, there's other scenarios. Is there anybody else that it could possibly belong to?
None of the women that you've listed, and I don't know why they'd be in his washer machine. Like, they don't live with him or even in the area.
Yeah, his mom's Lululemon ain't gonna be at his house.
Things happen. No. I've left clothes in all my relatives' houses by accident, whether it's a jacket, whether it is that I happen to change or something, and I accidentally left something behind. So that's the only thing I'm trying to say.
I don't want to rat Ellen out, but she's told me how many times her ex cheated on her, and now I see. Now I see.
Damn, come for me.
Here's what I can promise you. It would be the son leaving his clothes in mom's washing machine. It would not be mom doing the laundry at his house.
All right.
Okay, never mind, Amelia. Proceed.
What happened? You found these workout clothes, and then what?
Well, I was upset. I started crying. I just, we've been dating for 8 months, and I never really thought that he would be a cheater. But I couldn't think of any other reason. I thought through all of these options, and I just decided to wait for the rest of my stuff to dry. I packed it up, went back home, did not tell him, and left the Lululemon on his kitchen countertop so he could see it.
So where is he when all this went down? You were working from home, so he's in the office?
Yeah, he's at work in the office. So I was able to get out before he got home.
You just ghosted. You were like, bye.
Yeah.
But you said not before prominently displaying the workout clothes for him to see when he got home?
So he would know. Well, he'd have an idea. I mean, that's pretty bold.
Yeah, you wanted him to walk into that and be like, OS.
Yeah, so his mind could start
Yeah.
racing.
Well, he called me, he texted me a lot. I just couldn't deal with it. So I didn't answer until the next day. And then I talked to him about what I found. And that's when he told me he bought the outfit for me and washed it so it'd be ready for me to wear. And that's just ridiculous. That's a crazy story.
Ellen, you believe that?
Oh, gosh. I do wash my clothes. When I buy clothes, I do wash them.
If you buy your boyfriend a new shirt for his birthday, are you going to take the tags off, wash it for him, and then wrap it up and give it to him?
Oh, well, you put it in that perspective.
No, and
No,
here's the
you're
number
right.
one
Oh, my
reason you
God.
wouldn't, because you don't know if it's going to fit the person that you bought it for, so you don't want to take the tags off.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's suspicious, Amelia. You're
So is he sticking to that story, Amelia?
He's sticking to it. I don't believe him. I'm not seeing him. It's been 3 weeks and he keeps trying to get me to talk to him. I keep asking him for the truth. He keeps telling me this stupid story over and over again. Like, what man does that? So I just want to prove that he's a liar once and for all so I can finally tell him to leave me alone with proof.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll play a song. When that song ends, we'll call your man. We'll set the love trap. We'll go from there, okay?
All right, thank you.
Big Bay Mornings, home of the love trap. All right, so Amelia found women's workout clothes in her boyfriend's washer. Now, he claims he bought the clothes for her, and he just wanted to wash them before she wore them for the very first time. She obviously does not believe that. Who do these Lulu clothes belong to? That's what we need to find out. We're calling James right now to set the love trap.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. May I please speak with James?
This is he.
Hey, James, what's going on, man? My name is Chad, and I'm calling from the Soil Palace, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop here in San Leandro. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. The reason for the phone call this morning is as a new shop, we're...
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.
Running a grand opening promotion where we are offering local residents free flowers each day in hopes of getting the word out there about us. We're just trying to promote ourselves, being that we're a new local mom and pop shop. James, you are one of today's winners, so congratulations. You won a beautiful bouquet of flowers as well as free same-day delivery. Is that something you might be interested in?
I mean, I'm kind of busy. I don't really want to give out any, personal information or anything like that,
I understand both points. Well, first and foremost, if you say yes, this will not take more than 30 seconds, and you will not be giving me any personal or billing information here today. The idea is, we're going to get your business down the line, but that's not a requirement, and I'm not going to sign you up for anything. The only piece of info I'm going to ask you for is an address, a physical address for delivery purposes. But that's it. Okay. And that can be your address or someone else's address.
All right. I mean, I really don't need any flowers, so.
Did you want to send them to someone else? We can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that's all right.
Sweet. All right, James, why don't we start with the name of the recipient?
Lexi. Let's do Lexi.
Lexi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll grab her address here in a moment. What I will do, since the flowers are not going to you, is attach a card with them. Right now, it's just going to say to Lexi from James, but if you wanted to write a little something in there, you can.
Let's make it official. Think about doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the note? Or are you telling me?
That's the note. Oh. Yeah, I want to make it official. Mm-hmm.
You want to make it official with Lexi?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. What about Amelia? You over her?
Amelia?
Is Lexi the owner of some Lululemon workout gear?
How do you? Wait, hold on. Who is it? How do you know? How do you know Amelia? What is this?
James. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station. 99.7 now. You're on the air. You're on what is called the Love Trap. It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters like yourself. And Amelia is on the phone with us. Amelia?
Hold on. Amelia's on her. Amelia. What?
I knew it. You are such a liar and a bad one at that.
Oh my! What are you doing on the phone? I thought this was something with some flowers. What is happening here? I'm so confused.
I wanted to catch you in your stupid lie about those workout clothes that I found in your washer, and now I don't even need anything else to prove that you're a liar. And honestly, I don't even care who the woman is. I just want you to leave me alone.
All right, look, I'm sorry, all right? I mean, I know you found the clothes in there. I was trying to tell you that they were for you. They were a gift. Come on. You know, Amelia, you know I love you. Come on, please.
You know that the clothes weren't for her, though.
I was being thoughtful, man. Come on. You don't do that? You don't wash your clothes before you put them on? I mean, I figured that would be a nice gesture.
I don't wash other people's clothes.
I can't believe you guys got me on the phone like this. And Amelia, I mean, what are you haven't talked to me in like three weeks or so, and then this is how you call me?
Yeah, because you're a liar. You say you love me. Like, clearly you don't love me. You just told that Lexi chick that you were ready to make things official with her, and I don't get that. How can you tell me and try to get me back with you at the same time that you're trying to make it official with her? You're ridiculous.
I was just sending her the flowers because you weren't talking to me.
James, now come on. You don't think this would have been the perfect opportunity then to send him to Amelia to get her to talk to you?
We haven't talked. I mean, I don't even know her that well, really. I just want to send them. But Amelia, look, if you
So you
talk
sent flowers
me,
to somebody you don't know that well instead of your girlfriend that hasn't talked to you in 3 weeks, is mad at you, and you should be doing everything in your power to get her back. You say you love her, so why did you choose to give the flowers to Lexi again?
If Amelia will say she'll get back with me, then I'll drop Lexi. I won't even.
Are you? You're such a terrible person, James. Like, you make my skin crawl. Like, that's disgusting.
So, I mean, we're not going to even try to figure this out. I mean, look, I'm sorry. I can't explain to you how much I'm sorry, but look, I'm sorry I cheated. It wasn't my fault.
Oh my God.
It wasn't my fault.
Take some accountability, please.
I would, but I'm off my meds. But when I'm off my meds, I don't take meds. I think you don't even take meds.
Wait, you're blaming being off your meds for your behavior?
Yes. When I don't take my meds, I think irrationally.
You don't even take meds, you liar. Please stop contacting me and stay away. It is over.
Sometimes life changes in an instant and breaks your heart. If injury bills are piling up and you're denied fair compensation, call me, Omar Habas. With our experience, we'll fight to make it right. Call 1-800-INJURED or visit habaslaw.com.